BassGeek here. Today is P1 for T2, brought to you by Nichols Lures. And man, they are giving some nasty weather today. We got to get what we got to get done. The show must go on. All right, guys, so we pulled up in a little pocket right here. This is, like I said, practice day 1 for tournament 2. I do not want to finish T2 like we finished T1. So we are out here. They are giving some chance for severe thunderstorms. They are given a high wind advisory, even though it is the calm before the storm right now. So we got to cover as much as we can today because we may be forced off the lake, and that's not going to leave a lot of time. Thank God I was able to get out on this lake. You should have seen that video by now. I was actually out on this lake twice, but the second time, boop. Well, we didn't zero. We caught one, but, you know, it was a non-keeper smallmouth and, you know, whole different section of the lake. So this time we're going to focus on the upper end of the clinch side here on Norris. That's where we're going to be at. By the way, all of my waypoints, not just the tournaments, but all of my waypoints from Kentucky to South Carolina, guys, go out to the Lyfe app. It helps the channel, and it also will give you all of the areas that I am going to be fishing, whether it be in the tournament or anywhere else. Make sure you go check it out. All right, let's get to fishing. All right, guys, so it's going to rain today, and it is literally supposed to start any minute. So, you know, what I've decided to do is not get the mics out today. It's just, I need to focus on fishing. It's going to pour on us one way or another, whether it's severe thunderstorms or not. Good thing about today is it's supposed to be pretty dry, or I mean pretty warm rain. It's supposed to be 73 to 75 today. So we're going to get a little influx of warm water into these places. Maybe find some runoff areas. And what I'm hoping right back here, probably ought to go ahead and get a flipping stick out for some of this stuff. Hoping we can call a big largie up out of these spots like this. I know I've seen some popping. Ooh. First fish of the day right here. I don't know what we've got. A largemouth. All right. Do believe that is keeper number 1. Oh man, did you have to get in my damn jacket? All right, guys, he is easily a keeper. Well, they're getting ready to spawn. You see that black spot on the tail right there? Good weight, fat fish, nice little male. Spawning time is getting close. Jerkbait. All right, guys, so keeper 1 in the boat. Man, that makes me feel a lot better about my choice up here. Secondary point, could probably get bit right through there and off this main point right here. As you can see, the weather is coming in. Like I said, we're gonna have some rain on Saturday. So this may be a good test early on to see what we got. Keeper number 2 on the spinnerbait. That's enough for this hole. Well, looks like we're gonna have to take the back camera down out of a trash pile. He's about 17. Keeper number 2 in the first stop. We'll take it. Alright guys, so we're at stop number 2. We got some good looking rock down through here. I feel like this might be a little more of a smally hole. I want to hit this little section right back here. Get that dock, and then we're going to go that direction. Drives me crazy, guys. When we finally get the audio bugs worked out, we can't even use it. I seen some fish over here off this point. I marked them. But I figured why not stop and fish a dock. Oh, and we had one and it pulled off. A keeper, but he sure ate that Cumberland Pro. Look at that. We'll measure him. 15 and a half. Thank you for a good time, little buddy. Little Cumberland Pro finesse, smallmouth magic contact. We're going to turn around and go back and hit that spot. This time of year, they tend to move in groups. They've not spread out yet, so you want to hit it. Now that one I didn't even feel, buddy. He just come up and must have ate it from behind and just really grilled it. I see some shad out here on this point. It's probably what got him. Probably eating some little baby shad. Now what I'm doing is I'm letting this sink to the bottom and then reeling up the slack, just popping it, because you can see all them rock over there. And then I'm just slow reeling it. I want to feel that bottom. And if I hit it, I'll just give it a little twitch every once in a while. When I give it that twitch, I'll slow down just a hair too. I want to keep it on that bottom as much as I can. I had a feeling that was a smallie. And sometimes when you get it hung in that rock now, if it gets real heavy, that's what happened with that fish right there. It got real heavy. Thought I was stuck in the bottom, but I just went ahead and just, you know, them small little gamakatsu hooks on this head, you know, you're going to get good penetration. You don't really have to rear back and waylay these fish. But what I do is I just pop it, and if I feel like it's heavy, then, you know, very easily could be a fish. So go ahead and pop it. Sometimes that pop, you know, just like in that last video, Jeremy was popping that chatterbait, you know, he popped that bad boy, ended up getting a bite. Sometimes that sudden, because they can hear, if there's fish around, they'll hear it stuck down there. They'll hear it shaking and that line twitching. So I always say I don't like to use braid, and everybody wants to argue with me about it. But I was watching a guy the other day, he was using an A-rig, and he was throwing that braid, and you know, you just hear it coming through, and he didn't get no bites. So my opinion on that braid is, you know, I'm gonna use it in dirty water, I'm gonna use it in wind, I'm gonna use it around grass. But other than that, I'm really not gonna use braid too much for me. Not gonna use it around wood. You know, really around grass is about the only time. Everybody's got their own opinions. We know what opinions are like. So if you want to be the asshole, go ahead and give me yours. Yeah, I said it. Just in case you didn't know what opinions are like. So what's happening right now today, by the way, is this is day one of practice. This is how me and AJ are going to do this for the most part. I love fishing with AJ, man. I had a great time with him. But when you're team fishing, a lot of times you're better off coordinating. If both of you have a boat, you know, and me and AJ do both have boats. We're going to fish the tournaments out of his boat because they do offer skeeter money. And I've got a real old Triton that's not as fast as his boat either. So, you know, I know you can't catch them going 100, but somebody else can catch them before you, daggone. Somebody else sure can catch them before you get there. That's kind of what happened to us last time. What we're going to do is we're going to, you know, fish. We're going to fish the tournament together. We may fish some Fridays together. I don't know. You know, right now, what I'd prefer to do, because, you know, he's fished this trail more than me. And he's definitely the more experienced at it. So for me, I'd kind of like to, you know, get out here. I got a little different style than he's got. You know, he's a shallow water angler, which, I mean, you see me fishing shallow right now. I mean, it just sets up that way, guys. You got to fish the hour, fish the second, fish the day, fish the time of year. That's for you guys out there that's learning, do all you can and to learn, you know, that the movements of bass. I hope y'all can hear all this. You know, I know we have to use just GoPro today. It's gonna rain. Here we're coming up on about 10:30 right now, and it's really supposed to start getting rough. You know, I feel pretty good about what we've done today. I feel like it's kind of sticking to the pattern we found in the last video, and we're in the same section of lake. And what I'm trying to do, that place where I caught them up there just a minute ago, was just an area that that I had never fished before. So you know, that was an expansion. So that's a hole, you know, that we know is going to hold some, you know, and good quality. So we got 2 keepers. Oh, tell me this don't look like spinnerbait area. Probably should flip this sort of stuff too. I don't know how much. I mean, which this is, like I said, this is a main lake bluff we're coming up on right here. The kind of, I'm really targeting largemouth, but this, you know, I'm gonna check a couple of smallmouth areas. To me, I mean, you can definitely win it in this lake on smallmouth. There's plenty of smallmouth to be had, and there's plenty up around this area. But what I'm really doing is really targeting these areas where you're gonna find those keeper largemouth. Because, you know, your largemouth generally have a weight advantage. I just feel like the largemouth are going to play just a much bigger role in this tournament. That's just my opinion. I mean, inevitably somebody weighs in a good bag of smallmouth. But holy shit. That rod, man, whoo! That rod right there. Thank God it floats. I've about lost that thing twice now. That's pretty cool. They got rocks so they can put out riprap. Picking stuff up off the shoreline, I'm guessing. Pretty neat stuff. All right, boys and girls, stop number 3. We got a big flat, a big pocket in here. We're gonna kind of do a little cranking. You know, we're gonna throw a little bit of everything. All right, guys, we're back at the house. Listen, practice went pretty well today. Got rained out, had some thunderstorms, caught a few, doing what I thought they would be doing. And I know, because I just heard these guys talking about a spinnerbait, they're going to be real depressed when I tell them I caught them on a spinnerbait. So, hey guys, these are some of my roommates for the weekend. Go ahead and introduce yourself if you don't care.
Hello, I'm Adam Spivey. Hey, Neil Hartley. Stephen Wagner.
They are gonna have to hear me snore all night, and it's bad, so I hate it for them.
I think I can beat you.
But since they're competitors, maybe it'll be an edge for me, and you know, keep them up all night. Maybe they don't rest real good. So, all right, let's go check out the house. All right, guys, I'm gonna flip you around. See the living room here. See the living room. We're gonna come in here. Me and AJ just went through our Nichols lures. Guys, here's my buddy Tim from Angler Tungsten. Shout out, man, Angler Tungsten. Got any deals going on right now?
Use BassGeek, get 20% off.
Oh yeah, that is right. Which is, by the way, always in the description of every single video. So get your Angler Tungsten from me. And
I have answer tones right here.
you can see, by the way, AJ is in the Nichols Lures hat, by the way. So let's go check out the rest of the house. You can see the kitchen.
You gotta show them the koi fish.
Oh, yeah.
We got koi fish? Yeah, here, man, look.
I forgot about the back door, by the way.
Yeah, they're here in the car. Look at that. Lights on.
Yeah, I can't really see.
Think we can catch one?
Oh, there we go. This is where we practiced at today.
Been better off. They preferred the 1/4 ounce fleet on it.
Oh. All right, let's go check out the bedrooms, guys. We got 2 baths. Here's the negative to the 2 baths. The fart fan don't work. So, you know, you got a house full of guys, it might get bad in the morning, but oh well. We got the blue room. This is where me and AJ is going to sleep. No, we are not going to spoon. He's got a blow-up mattress. Got the second bathroom in here. So anyway, this is where we're going to be staying. Like I said, practice went pretty good today. Still in the same areas where I thought they were. Caught them on a jerk bait, caught them on a swim bait. Yeah, I know you're surprised. I caught them on a swim bait. Caught them on a spinner bait too. Yes, I forgot that. But that's how we're going to wrap up today. We have got day 2 of practice coming up tomorrow. You guys stay tuned. I appreciate you. Big shout out to Brain Freeze Shaved Ice for sponsoring our travel expenses to allow us to stay in some nice places like this. And of course, Nichols Lures for sponsoring our tournaments. All right, as always, questions, comments in the comment section below. You guys know I love to talk fishing with you. Like it if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And make sure you ring that bell so you get these videos when they come out. And you guys rock. Really, bro? Dude! Dude! Dude!